Slice of Warptorio Life, Warp Zone 22, and just got here. We've plugged in the water, so these tanks are pretty happy, and we gotta mine some stuff because that's how that works. So let's get these out of the way, and we've got to do harvester things because that's kind of how this works now. We've got two harvesters. I'm deciding which one I want to put where, and is it the left harvester I want to put over here? Yeah, so these designs are different. We'll probably talk about those again in a bit, but at the moment I just want to slap a bunch of stuff in and get it going, because the thing I need most at the moment, actually stone and copper. The last world I was on did not have those, so we're going to kind of prioritize getting that out. I think I've got a ton of iron at the moment, so we're not going to worry about that so much. We're just going to take these ones that get us all of the stone and copper, and we're already at the night. 223 sounds really early for getting to a night phase. I think the mod is doing something whereby earlier, yeah, like there's some kind of modulation between. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this differently as well. This is supposed to be red belt, but I don't have that much red belt yet. Yeah, there's some kind of modulation where later. Yeah, later. Do I want some? I kind of do. Those should probably be full. Let's just like hack that in there badly. Oh, there's a base over here. Yeah, I think we're seeing a thing where later worlds are. Can I get more of this in? Later worlds are starting us kind of through the day-night sequence in a way that means that we are not kind of getting as much day in the first cycle, but not necessarily in a way that is bad, because if the first night comes before we've got too much pollution on the map, then... Do I have coal over here? No, unfortunate. Oh no, wait, I do have coal over here. Oh, I don't have much coal over here. Yeah, okay, I guess we go in here as well. Yeah, if we where do we have coal over here? This changes as well. We're going to talk about this in a bit, but there's other things I just kind of need to do first. Like, I kind of need to get the other harvester on the copper. In fact, I should probably do that before worrying about the, steel, but never mind, because copper is the other thing that I'm short of. But the thing that I was saying before I got distracted by all the other things that I also needed to do is, if the first night phase happens before there's much pollution on the map, I'm not even sure I'm too upset about that, because that just means I get attacked less on the first night, and that does mean that I have to, like, revisit my timings of when I think attacks are likely based on when night and stuff like that is. But yeah, so things to talk about. We got some modular armor. I don't have batteries yet. Batteries are going to be a thing that I need to plug in at some point. This is all kind of mixed. I remember saying that putting the stone in here was kind of a bad thing that I didn't want to do. That's still true. Is it this side? Oh, it's the other side. Okay. Let's not put it there. Yeah, this harvester has not been upgraded yet, but also I just kind of need the stone, and I think I'm just going to deal with the consequences of things being a mess later. And also that one's got the buffers on the patch, whereas this one currently does not have any buffers here other than whatever's in these things. But we also just need to get, we need to get a lot more copper in here. At some point I need to upgrade these harvesters. The harvester on this side, so it is the same as the harvester on the other side, but we haven't done that yet. And then also we need, we need some more mining in there as well. Okay, let's do this differently, because you know, why not? If I have two belts going through here, then we can do... Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. Sure, whatever. That's more miners than will fill a belt, isn't it? Because I've got all this mining productivity. So yeah, so a bunch of stuff kind of happened. We got a lot of tech done. We're kind of, like, almost out of techs we need to do now at the red and green and even military stage. The military tech is complicated by the fact that I don't have the stone for walls, which is... Yeah, okay, you can get out of the way because I just need to put this in here. Yeah, I don't have the stone for walls, which is a bit of a thing. Definitely need to work on that. Also need to get the copper, but mostly I need to find oil. because I am fully out of that. We're going to get rid of these guys. That was the wrong thing. I didn't actually want to pick that up. Yeah, if I can find some other stone, that would be happy. But the thing I really want to find is oil. But I think we're just going to do, yeah, we're going to do a quick circle to find guys like this, so that we can just quickly get rid of these bases and not have to worry about these attacks turning up. My modular armor does have shields in it, but doesn't have batteries yet, because batteries require petrochem stuff that I kind of haven't set up yet, whereas, oh, here's stone. Okay, in that case, we are absolutely going to just hack together a quick little stone thing here. 7 there, 8 there, and then may as well count these things, because, you know, that's how many of them we got. Yeah, so I got some modular armor, we got a lot of tech done, we're into this weird tech that's... Do I have enough coal to do... Yeah, we're into this kind of weird, super late game tech. That is... Yeah, that's all my coal. Oh well. That is this one that's like 10,000 red science, so... That's also a thing we're kind of dealing with. Is that going to keep it safe? It might not. I don't actually know where things are attacking from, because we've not actually done the rest of, you know, whatever. Okay, so we've got that stone running. We've got stone in the main. I wanted to do this other little loop just to check for close bases. And then I think we're going to go looking for oil. And then we're going to come back and talk about the harvester wing setup. And see what else we've got going on. Oh, there's more stone here. Interesting. I think that's about... I think, yeah, completing that little loop there is, I think, as far as I want to scout at the moment. And then we want to go back and, like, get some of these things, because we've got a bunch of that. Do I want to... I don't really want to duck in there. Is that true? I kind of do. I think there is another quick thing to... Oh, actually, we need more defenses over there as well, don't we? And I actually need more gun turrets. But things we need for the oil setup. I want this. I actually want to cut this so we can collect stuff, because I think we want to rearrange... Like, all of these being empty, nearly empty, is great for rearranging these things. Oh yeah, and this circuit condition changed as well. The other way just straight up didn't work, and this actually doesn't need to go into box because we're limiting it here. And then just limiting the inserters is a whole lot better, but whatever. Still want to get the oil. Want to get... Actually, not those. Do I have... I need cogs for that stuff, which I have... Yeah, the iron is looking pretty good. Oh, that's way more cogs than I needed. But I did want more guns. And then you can have some of... Do I want to give you some of that? I don't know if I did. Yeah, the weird... Let's talk about the tech, because we're here. We've pushed through a lot of the red-green tech. The materials I collected even got me as far as robotics with the blue tech, but we haven't got construction robots yet. But then we have pretty much... every other red, green, and military tech. Okay, we haven't got automated rail. I don't even know if we're doing automated rail things. I even started on the defender robots, because we've got so much bullet damage that these guys are probably going to be worthwhile. And then we just need... Oh yeah, there's these which I was saving for reasons that I've kind of talked about, but we'll talk about more. And then there's just a bunch of stuff that I need blue sites for. I think the one that is particularly interesting is mining productivity. Mining productivity itself is kind of a garbage tech, because we've got so much other just red-green mining productivity without needing to spend blue science on it. But it leads to the warp harvester platform size upgrades, which I think are going to be a big deal, because they also expand the warp harvester hallways, which means I can improve my smelting. But the one we're currently doing is just kind of a... I was going to call it a dump science. Like, I'm not even using the second loader yet, and we're getting the third. But also, this is a huge amount of red science, and it goes really fast. So I've also just had this other kind of little hacky, hey, here's some extra red science, just like go hard, we'll just hand feed this, is fine. You know, crank another couple of hundred out of that is good. Yeah, we need all the walls. This is why we're getting all the stone, because all of those... Actually, if no, we didn't even prod module these yet. We need to prod module those before we get into... Still got all these cogs. Yeah, we need to prod module all those things again before we get into really doing anything with blue science, because we are kind of still blue science constrained. I didn't want all of those cogs. Actually, I did want some of those cogs, didn't I? I wanted to be doing red splitter things. Yeah, okay. I'm losing all that copper that I knew I needed to defend and then didn't. So let's go back there and just quickly do that. Yeah, this was the side of the copper that I knew I had to worry about and didn't do anything about it, so cool, good job. But at this point I've got... Oh, they destroyed a power pole. They destroyed a power pole and a miner and a belt. All of those things are pretty fine, yeah. So I really, at this point, want to go and... Really want to go and find oil. Which is already 10 minutes into the mission, so that's a bit of a shame. Did I want to... Let's do the red assembler things first and then go back to the guns. Because the thing I wanted to do... Yeah, I can get more in through here because of the way this is set up by having two red inserters, two red splitters there, and then two red splitters here. And this will mean this can be a full red belt, which means I can get a red belt of stuff plus coal. So I think that means... we're going to do a kind of... Is that going to do what it needs to? No, these need to be one further back to put it on the ground where these inserters can get to it. So now we're getting some more coal as well, which is nice. And then... Did I want... Okay, yeah, let's go and check... Where is the other stone was... Up here? Are these the things on the map that are the stone? No, where is my other stone? My other stone is all the way over there. It's further away than... Yeah, it's over here. These things on the map. Things that were further away. So yeah, these guys are kind of already out of fuel. I need to bring these guys some more coal. These guys are almost all ready as well. Okay, so that's going to be... Yeah, I actually need to bring these guys more coal. How much of a priority is that? I think we do that after looking for oil. I don't actually value... I mean, 300... That's 300 more military science, which is going to be a good thing. But the thing I really need is the oil. So I have the teleporter, I have a couple of modules, I have the... Do we just go and push these guys quickly? I reckon we do. They've got more stone for me. That's nice. Yeah, I need to very, with some high priority, go and find oil, because oil is the thing we are waiting on. And this realm said, it said something, feels like something is missing. Oh no, this world reminds me of home. Yeah, that's the one we were looking at. The previous map. Let's do a map review. This is 22 and 18 was the last one we looked at in an episode, and that had nothing, and we just kind of built a bunch of stuff. 19 and 20 had everything, but I didn't find oil, which was a bit of a shame. 21 didn't have either... It didn't have stone, it didn't have copper, which is kind of why we prioritized both of those. So much stuff of things I don't need, I need oil. But didn't find oil... Yeah, I haven't actually found oil since the first... Like, yeah, the first time we got oil, which was map... Was it zone 14? So we're just going to drive around a bit. I did try, like, looking for things with radars powered by the teleporter, but it also wasn't very fast and didn't do much as opposed to just driving around. There's also no guarantee that we will find oil. I'm kind of... Okay, out of coal. Cool. I'm kind of hoping we find oil, because it did say this world reminded us of home, which is that... No, that's a bunch of worms. It's a bunch of worms in a forest. That is not an oil area, which is a shame. I guess we cruise through here, get rid of these trees with the car. Yeah, because I don't actually mind going a long way away for this oil, because I do have... Like, we can just kick a hole in space-time and just kind of, yeah, poke poke a straw through the flesh of the universe and pipe oil through it back to the base with the teleporter. That thing's fine. And also, that's not a good way to go. The further away I go, the less overlap there is between... Let's not grenade the car, because the car is... We've got a lot of grenade upgrades and not much car health. Yeah, we're at a point now where I'm doing a lot of pollution, but if I can get the oil outside the platform pollution range, then I don't need to worry about defending the oil as seriously, which is nice. And the only thing is, we actually need to find some oil. That's not oil, is it? We haven't found... There! Oh, cool. So the bit where we scroll away... Yeah, okay, so apparently that's the strats. The strats is to go, have I found oil yet? Kind of mouse away from the thing. And then drift into it as you find it later. So this is really good. There's actually a lot of oil. 30... Yeah, this is so much. We are going to give each of these things one efficiency module and one speed module. And now we should hopefully be able to get a lot of oil. It's this one, isn't it? Where is... I have a couple of undergrounds, okay. Yeah, hopefully with an efficiency module, and also there's a bunch of mining productivity in here as well, because we've got a lot of mining productivity. Yeah, 110% mining productivity already. That's pretty nice. Yeah, hopefully that's going to give us a lot of stuff. I'm not even going to bother connecting those. Let's just do a quick loop and check how many... whether we've got nests in the area, because with those forests, I might only be able to leave... Oh wow, forests, water, more forests. A nest... There's some nests to the east, to the west, like these nests that are blocked by a forest, which is fantastic. I think I'm still going to leave... We're still going to leave a couple of guns here, because we would rather not lose this stuff. But I don't think we need to worry about defending this a whole lot at all. And then, yeah, then we just jump back through here, and we can forget about that. Yeah, we're now getting a lot of this stuff. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I needed more coal. So the way this thing is, yeah, let's get the rest of this. Let's go and... Do we need to fuel these things again? Not really. I was going to set this up differently, wasn't I? Oh, the thing I did need to set up differently was... We needed to take this coal to the stone that's this way. Yeah, these attacks are already getting... Yeah, the thing that I knew kind of recently noticed is the snappers don't just have a lot more hit points. They also hit quite a bit harder than the regular biters, which is super interesting. Let's grab all the stone. Let's start turning that into walls, because that's what we need from the stone. We don't actually need a whole lot of grenades at the moment. We've got... Yeah. We did also turn the oil processing off, but that's kind of because I wanted to empty the tanks so I could move them around again. I think if I had another teleporter, I'd put one over here, just to be able to get to this spot more easily. But I'm also pretty happy at this point, just leaving that like it is. Like, the oil is vastly more important. In fact, do I have more tanks? Let's just go and slap some more tanks next to the oil storage, because I'm pretty sure the oil... Oh, I didn't leave a radar. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's... do I have... I'm pretty sure the other... Yeah, all those cars need a bit of repair, don't they? We're just going to slap some more oil storage in here because we can. Because I think that's going to be worthwhile. And then these guys wanted a radar that I don't have. Okay, make the radar. And then radar can go here, and that's nice. And then I wanted to repair all of these things. And then we kind of wanted to reorganize this cracking a bit so that we could get that online a little more. But I think we actually do that second, because what I'd like to do first is... Yeah, just make sure the base has enough copper. And then... Also... Do I have that much coal, it's fine. Yeah, make sure the base has enough copper. Need to reorganize that, but it's not really going to be a thing. I guess I could also box some of that stuff. What was I over here for? Oh no, I was over... Yeah, okay, walls and copper are the things we need to get into this setup over here. So I guess let's talk about things that are new and different over here. Yeah, these guys all needed the wall, so we got to get that wall going definitely. Grenades we are fine for, so I'm not really worried about patch grenades at the moment. I do have a bunch of copper here. We've got... Okay, because I wanted down here accidentally, let's talk about all of this stuff now as well. Yeah, this is the risk of all of this kind of garbage of doing the mixed stone smelting. But I'd still rather have the mixed stone smelting. We're putting it all in here, which means we get all of this stuff. We have... oh yeah, this side is just pure copper, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we've got these two harvester wings. They're kind of aligned. I rotated this rather than mirroring it, which is why these are kind of upside down. Never mind. We need fuel over here, apparently. And yeah, these buffer systems are different. I do want buffers on the patch as well, because it will allow me to pull more out of the patch, which is fine. I want all of this stuff to be wall, and yeah, then this thing here, we're kind of using both of these boxes. In fact, some of this stuff might break when we get this new tri-loader thing, because I think we're going to get another loader here, and all these pipes are going to pop out, which means that all of this water connection will break, which has happened once already, and we are making eventually a lot of red belt, but in a way that only ever uses the overflows from what we're putting in these other boxes. And then we've got buffers for iron, buffers for copper. Give me all of... In fact, you start by going in there so I can get the rest of these. So we can get... Yeah, this is more like the volume of... That's more like the volume of wall I want to be dealing with. And then this isn't where I want to be. Nothing there is different. And yeah, over here we have these guys getting their handcrafted stuff going. Get this into these labs. That stuff. And then over here we need to kind of tap a little more copper in here, because these manual buffers are kind of awful, but that's what we're doing. You guys all keep going. Yeah, this military science is... Yeah, that's another 100 military science. That's pretty nice. It goes in there. And then all these things in my inventory. And yeah, what are the... Let's just like quick check on the enemies attacking us situation. That doesn't seem too bad. I mean, that oil is a long way away. I mean, yay for teleporters. Okay, so I guess at this point we're going to rebuild the oil thing, because we are banking stuff in a way that's fine, but this tank is empty, which means I don't mind picking any of these things up. This tank is also empty, which means I don't mind picking this up, because what I really wanted was more... Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to happen, and then I don't even have the gears. Cool, cool. Okay, those bricks on the ground we're going to make... Not there, over here. Those bricks on the ground we're going to make our refineries out of. We're just going to go through the wrong teleporter again another couple of times. Do I have pipes? I'd like 3 more. I've already got... Yeah, I'd like 3 more refineries. I just don't know where they're going to go. So let's also pick up these tanks, because they're going to kind of be in the way, and all of this stuff that was kind of somewhat carelessly hacked in, and we're going to have to, yeah, just do all of that again, which is a bit of a shame. Never mind, I guess. Because we want one of these, yeah, we want something like... Is this... I don't even have a complete copy of anything anywhere at this point. And then another one up there, I guess. Oh, well. Okay, so let's at least get that going again. The engines are also... Oh, yeah, and then I re-queued these things. Cool. I guess we'll get them eventually. We'll build all the pipes around it. And at least this way I'm also nearby if I need to do any defense kind of stuff. But all of this has to go, which is a bit of a shame. I have this thing that wants to go here. Yeah. Can I fit a 4th one in here at all? Are these... Okay, so this coal is also kind of in the way, and I think we're... Yeah, this is the joy of disastrous hand feeding. We are just going to have to deal with this kind of mess for a bit. Why are you not... Oh, because you're not actually powered. Cool. And if we have one... Is this going to be... Yeah, but we're not using this connection anyway, so we can just do that differently again later. And then this is going to give us... this actually also was the water connection, so that actually lined up really well. That is, in fact, the water connection, so we've now got... That's actually where that was supposed... It was supposed to go there, which is nice. So we've got oil, we've got water. You are not doing anything because we're not putting the gas anywhere, which is fine. This... Wait, that is in fact the wrong place. That's completely the wrong place. That's okay. This one here is in the wrong place. The one that was the important one was in the kind of... Where is... This is a continued mess. Oh well. The joy of spaghetti. One of these goes here, and then we've got to kind of tag this in up this side. And then we have to figure out how to make everything else fit, and where tanks can go, and where cracking can go, and things like that. And I guess cracking can go over here, because this is kind of where water is. I think the thing I do want to do, that was kind of important, because that pump is important, is... I think we're just going to put... We're just going to put the sulfur, like, here. Because then we can just straight up put it into that chest, and we can use that chest as the one that things go into. And that means we need to figure out how to get... Yeah, we need to figure out how to get plastic in here, but I think we can probably just do a fairly disastrous thing like so, and not worry about it. And then we don't need to... Yeah, I think are 2 on plastic going to be fine? I guess we are still going to... We're going to prod mod... Let's prod mod all of those. We'll speed mod this. Oh, we haven't given these guys prod mods yet. Never mind. And then we've got a place that gas can just go like so. And cracking is still a bit of a disaster. But at this point, we also don't need to worry about... Yeah, any buffers for the plastic. Because this chest here will be the plastic buffer. We just need to put back the connection between all of these things and have this one go when sulfur is less than 400, sure, and then have these two go when plastic is less than 400. Okay, so those are all going to put stuff in here, which is actually the wrong chest because we swapped that stuff around. Never mind. These are getting some good work done. I like that. But also we need to kind of disappear kind of soon. Do I have... No, because I've got all this coal. Oh, yeah, because these guys also need coal. We should do something about that. Where can we do something about that? I think we can... Like, I think we're still just going to box this. Because why wouldn't we just box this? You guys can do that. These guys are all fine, yeah, and then maybe with some belts here later. I think this coal feed is probably still just going to come from, yeah. And the reason why I wanted to get rid of that is we can now cancel all of those and then re-queue it, and then also get the rest of these things in once we finish building them. But we also need to figure out, do we need to figure out where cracking is going? I think I figure out where cracking is going later. I think I just make this disaster for now. And then, yeah, am I worried about pollution? Not really. I think we just put all of these things in and wonder why these are going again, which is good. But then we also need to figure out how to connect the gas in here. And I think we just get... Yeah, I don't think this wall on the inside is ever useful at that point. We can go here, and then we can have... Then we have function restored. Hey, function restored. And we kind of need to figure out how to crack all of that, but whatever. All those are things we can do later. The thing we... is this... Yeah, this is actually an evening which I need to properly defend, isn't it? We are down to... Yeah, we're down to 10 minutes auto-warping left. which is a sign that I need to be doing this stuff. Where am I even getting attacked from? I think... yeah, maybe these things want to be upgraded not just with additional turrets, but also with radars. I didn't want to go through there. To get more scan range on things, so I can tell how far away things are. Do you guys all still have... you guys got enough bullets, not too many bullets either, which is nice, okay. Those guys are all scrolling in. This position here is getting attacked quite a lot, so we're going to leave it some more guns, because that's how that works. Yep, not too many bullets. Then I think we got to shuffle... what was I using this for? I was also using this for stone, wasn't I? This was where I'd, like, hand-mined some stone, and was just kind of hacking that into place. And then we've got more steel here, which is fine. And then, yeah, so let's... all of this is kind of broken now, because fortunately that wasn't too broken. But yeah, give me all of this. Give me all this sulfur. This we're going to kind of put here like so. In fact, we can actually just drain both of those, which is good. And then the sulfur I was just hand feeding. These green chips are also pretty sad. I don't want this plastic either. I still need to do an acid thing. I do want more of these. Give me all of... yeah, you go in there. You guys... how much military science do I have at the moment? Okay, enough military science. Fantastic. Because this means we can kick into the next thing, which is... yeah, we're gonna do this warp reactor reassembly project, which is kind of a big deal. I think this is the main thing that seems to be, like, yeah, one of the main progress checks for kind of the whole mod. You want some of that. I want to get some more steel. You can have some of these steel. Yeah, this whole blue science going at the rate of bad engines is kind of whatever. Yeah, because the thing I skipped over last time we did this is there's some text about how the stuff is progressing. We are figuring stuff out. Okay, I've got to go figure that out. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah, there's some plot about spitters. I was wondering if I was going to have problems with spitters, because spitters means mediums, and I don't know what we're doing about that. Oh, we've also... okay, so the other thing to worry about is now I've got more time to escape, but I'm just going to be here for longer. I think it's still time to pack up everything and go. Yeah, because there's now this additional layer as well, which I think is going to make things even spicier. Do I have inventory space? Yes. I think we got to go. I think we got to figure out... yeah, we've finished building the warp. Oh, we no longer have. No, there's still an auto warp timer. We're not going to make the same mistakes twice. Holding the pulsating warp disc in my hands fills me with... so did I get a new... did I get a new item? No. Okay, fine, whatever. I think we still have to... yeah, extra damage is now going to be a major thing, and this is also a night in which I don't think we are going to survive particularly well, especially with mediums turning up. So we're just going to start the process of exiting, and that's kind of also what these buffers are for. All of these buffers will also help me... yeah, will also help me be able to collect a bunch of stuff, but then still be processing stuff. Those are all full, which is pretty fantastic. We need to get this... we need to get this stuff back, especially as it has, you know, kind of finished processing. Make the rest of those. Get all of these. Make the rest of those. Yeah, so did we just get through... did we just get through a day? Have we just started another day? Are you actually... some of these ones that are complaining about fuel need the fuel in order to process the stone to make that stuff. Okay, so we can pull back from this position. I think we are going to go and get the pump jacks back. Because... okay. We are going to come back to that spot try and pick all of that up again. Hopefully we don't lose it in between. I think we go and get the pump jacks back. I mean, the copper processing is still running. We need to set this up with batteries, or we need to actually put down the last one of these and put all the prod mods in it. I also needed to put these prod mods in the labs before... I kind of want to put these prod mods in the labs before even doing military science, because military science is also kind of expensive. But yeah, we made a lot of modules. We've now got... Is that all the modules? That is all my prod mods. I'm fine with that. And then, yeah, the military science is also all prod mods. I've got all this stuff, which means you can have... Yeah, we're picking stuff up now. I'm still handcrafting it. I don't mind that. This feels like we're hitting another night phase, which means I need to be... Yeah, we're gonna get all the stuff back. Do we need to worry? I probably don't need to worry about the pipes so much. Pipes are probably not valuable, but the teleporter itself we can just leave here because it will just make its way back to the base when we're in the next warp area. We're still not making much of that stuff. These guys, yeah, those are all doing things. It's fine. We need to now pick up all of the stuff and basically just get out of here. I do not want to deal with another night phase. Yeah. Why are you not... okay, fine. Yeah, I do not want to deal with another night phase with mediums and spitters and all that kind of faff. I'm going to pick up this... I was going to pick up this copper to move it to the buffer that's inside of the base, and then realized if I'm going to do that and then pick up the belt, it's actually just going to be easier to pick up all the belt. Do I have... I know I have other places... Okay, I can't actually insert... Yeah, I'm going to need more of those. And then all of this is kind of whatever, and then we can jump through here, and this box here, we can throw all of, not that, all of this kind of stuff. Some of them went on the belt, which is not super helpful. Okay, everyone else can get in there, that's fine. Pick this dude up. I need to rebuild that at some point as well, and we didn't get to do it today. I think this is, yeah, this is one of the interesting things about the kind of the multiplayer versus single player balance of this mod, is that there is... I've got to go back, actually, first things first. Yeah, I've got to go... We've got to go and get the rest of the stone that's on the patch that I actually can't fit in my inventory at the moment, which I'm going to solve by handcrafting all of those, which I don't actually want. That's just to create the inventory space to be able to grab all these things. And then we can put all of that back in the queue, and then we can... I don't know that I want to cancel the craft on the red ammo yet. But we've got to pick all of this stuff up and then run away, and I think the steel is actually the only other build. The steel... Yeah, there's the steel. We got the pump jacks back. Is this warp charge 30 seconds? I think I want to hit that, like, now. And then just grab some amount of this stuff, which is helpful. Grab this back. All those guns are going to disappear, which is a bit of a shame. Get some of these things back, because they're useful. Run out of charge, because I still don't have the batteries. Do a bit of grenade defense, because that's important. Those guys are all distracted, which is fine. That's all me losing belt. We have a lot of oil, which is nice. We are losing things I hope I don't care about. I don't care about those. And we're in a new place. With something missing, which is fine. Oh, this is the red ammo that I didn't actually want to craft. So let's get all of that stuff out of my inventory and then cancel this. And yeah, that went, I think, reasonably well. Do I even bother? I don't think I bother about collecting oil in this place. So that's what Warp Zone 22 was like. Warp Zone 23 is going to have the escalated warp core for the entire duration. I think I need to actually give it more military science, don't I? And then also all this stuff is in my inventory that I don't want, and then also I need to move the green chips over there, which I didn't do. These guys are short on steel. Okay, that is a thing that's easy to solve. You actually also want all of that, and then you can also have... Yeah, so you guys are going to be fine doing that for a while. You guys are short of all of that. So I guess we go back to this, like, tri-loader nonsense, and we put all of this stuff in here. And yeah, this is progressing somewhat well, I suppose. Yeah, this whole section is broken again, so I need to redo that. These guys need their green chips, which I'm kind of boxing over here, but not really. I still need to figure out a plan for getting all of the stuff in here. Engines need to go in here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to still just get around to do. Why have less than 400? Ah, okay, so the bottom box is full, but the top box isn't, which is going to be a problem because this thing could fill entirely with plastic, and then... Okay, so I actually need to do that differently. I did see there was a tech for that. Warp combinators? Give readout to such as times. That's actually not what I want. I want to be able to pass signals between warp layers. I don't know if we're going to do that. Anyway, oh, we haven't even... I didn't get my pipe back. That's kind of fine. Because we can still just put this here, and now we're online in this space. And yeah, so we've got that, we've got stone, we've got some things to go and collect. This is things I need to go in Warp Zone 23, which is, yeah, kind of more of the same. I've got a bit of a mess of engines to go and deal with now. But yeah, that's stuff. Sure, fine, good. We did get a lot of oil. That is necessary.